many times I remember that whenever I go to his office, he'll be like, "Oh, Luchi, be outspoken." I say, "Sir, people you've tagged as most confident, they get to some point where they become tongue-tied. So nobody is the master of confidence. We are all figuring all of these things out. So motivational speakers want to help you build your confidence. That's the truth. I might give all the steps and tips that I know or that I worked for me. If you don't put in the effort to do it, it won't work for you. It is one thing for you to know what works, and it's another thing for you to implement what works. You know, for the longest time, I had this belief that confidence is something that you either have or you don't have it, alright? If you have it, you're good. If you don't have it, man, that's your luck, bad luck on you, you don't have it. But I was wrong. I was 100%, more than 100%. Through real struggles and actions, tips, life lessons, I've come to realize, I've come to learn that confidence isn't something you inherit. It is not something that you are born with. It is something that you intentionally build. Alright, the way you're building yourself to grow, the same way you're building yourself to be successful, to be good on every good side, that is the same way that you build your confidence. So have you ever felt like confidence is something that isn't meant for you, that it's not something that you possess? Or have you ever felt like it's a superpower that only a special few possess? Trust me, it is not always like that. Nobody is born, or nobody was born with confidence. It is something that you build over time. I, for one, for the longest time, I suffered from self-doubt. Like, I doubted myself a lot. My confidence was low. My self-esteem was on the minimum, right? Until I learned this secret. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my space, welcome back to my platform, welcome back to this channel. Alright, so my name is Luchisam and this is Luchi's Journal. So on this space we share everything self-development, self-growth, life issues in between, and every other juice that comes with life. We dissect it and we talk about it on this platform. This is a good place for you to actually hang around, because trust me, it is a good time on this space. Alright, so in this video I'll be sharing 7 steps. I'll be sharing 7 steps that I took, actionable 7 steps that I took to build my confidence. The truth is, most of us over time, remember, like myself, for the longest time I remember that I had great confidence, but along the line I don't know what happened. That's why I lost it and I became a little bit low with my confidence. I started doubting myself one way or the other, but along the line I had to like build it up. So if you're tired of wishing that you're confident, if you're tired of wishing that you want to be like your neighbor or the other person that is so confident, enough of the wishy-washy. If wishes were horses, beggars will ride. Enough of the wishing. Wishing won't do anything. What changes the narrative is you doing. Alright, it is you taking the actions, taking these actions that I'm about to share, because this video is your self-assurance. This video is your blueprint. So the first step is conquer your appearance. Put in effort in your dressing. It's popular saying that the way you dress is the way you are dressed. So also, the way you dress is the way you feel. This happens to me a lot. There are some times that I'm having a scattered brain, like my mind is everywhere and I'm not arranged. I practically most times end up dressing the way my mind is, and I won't even realize it. And there are some times that I'm feeling some type of, maybe feeling dull or down or something, and I put on some kind of dressing and I wear some kind of dress, and it ends up lifting up my mood. Alright, so your appearance play major role in your confidence boost. Alright, because you can't be feeling like, oh, maybe I want to be a boss babe or a boss man or that lady or that girl or that guy, and you are dressing shabbily and you are dressing in the most ridiculous way and you are dressing beneath the standard that you are meant to be dressing up to. Alright, if you want to be that girl, if you want to be addressed as that girl, if you want to feel like that boss babe, if you want to feel like that boss that knows what he or she's doing, you have to dress the part. You can't wait till you get to the future before you start dressing the part. No. You need to start living your future now. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Dress the way you want to feel. Alright? Put in effort. It doesn't have to cost you so much. You know, the funny thing about this thing is that looking expensive, looking chic, looking classy, looking elegant doesn't have to cost you so much money. There's a grade in my country, Nigeria, that we call okrika, right? So you can put on this okrika, which is like a second-hand use, a Tokumbo used dressing or something. You're going to pimp it up. That people will think that you got your dressing or you are from the most expensive boutique. It's all about the effort you put in the little things that you have. Alright? You can have maybe a pair of clothes or two, and you match it and mix it up properly well that people won't even notice that, oh, it is the same dressing. What matters is putting effort in that little thing that you have, putting effort in your appearance. Putting effort doesn't mean that you have to own the biggest boutique. Putting effort doesn't mean that you have to have the biggest closet. It is putting the minimal effort in the little things that you have. It is as small as combing your hair, ensuring that you look prim and proper. It is as small as ensuring that your shoes are not looking dusty. It is as small as ensuring that your clothes are not looking all crumpled and everything, making sure that they look well ironed and decent. It is as small as ensuring that your shoelaces are well tied. So all of those little efforts play a significant role. Alright? So it's not until you're wearing a Gucci or a Versace or something like that. Those little quote and unquote attires or clothing that don't have brand names are going to speak volume when you match it up properly. Ensure that you put in effort in your appearance. It matters. It goes a long way. When you dress up, it does something to your mood. I don't know if you experience it, but it does something to me. So I was discussing with a very good friend of mine one time. I told him that whenever I dress up, I put in effort to dress up, it does something to my mood. I become more energetic. I become more confident. I start feeling like that girl. So dressing up does something to you. Like it, even if you're not confident, it makes you feel like you're confident. Right? It might end up even changing your walking step, the way you carry yourself, your aura will be different. Dressing up does that magic. It does something to your brain. So how about you just make an effort? So okay, let's just say for 1 month, I want to start putting effort to my dressings. I want to start combing my hair properly. I want to start arranging myself properly. I want to start ironing my clothes. I want to start cleaning my shoes. I want to start ensuring that my nails are neat and clean. I want to start ensuring that I look the part. Alright? Put in effort in your appearance. You don't have to change yourself entirely one day. You can just ensure that, okay, as each day comes, as every given day, I change something. Every given day, I upgrade something. Alright? Those little effort, those little appearance upgrade and change sends a great message. Alright? It lifts something. It builds you in ways you might not be able to explain. Because eventually, whether you like it or not, when you look good, you feel good. I'm going to ask you, is this an African dress, or is this a UK used dress, or is this a second-hand dress, or is this a Tokumbo dress? When you actually wash that clothes, iron it properly, spray good perf, and look how good, nobody will know. Who will know? It's all about the effort you put in taking care of yourself. So put an effort today to take care of your appearance first of all, because before people will come to you and even talk to you, they have to look at you and see what you're wearing. Yes. I'm sorry, you don't have to judge. It's the world we live in. People will look at you and see the way you are looking before they would approach you. If you're not looking the path, nobody's approaching you. So you might be the most intelligent, alright? You might be the most connected. If you are not looking the path, nobody would come to you. Nobody will think that you are all that. And you won't even feel good about yourself because you'll be self-conscious. Imagine when you march into imagine when you go into a hall or you go into a seminar, everybody's looking prim and proper, everybody's looking chic and bougie and all that, and you come in with a rumpled clothes, or you come in with a messed up hair, or you come with a dusty shoe, or you come in with your nails looking all dirty and all. Nobody will take you serious. You won't even take yourself serious. The truth is, you won't take yourself serious because you'll be looking like the odd one out. It is good to stand out, but in this case, you're standing out for the negative, not in the positive. So try as much as you can to put effort in looking good. Alright? Try as much as you can to look. Step is master one micro skill, one tiniest skill. This is a proof of competence that most people don't actually talk about. Pick one micro skill at interval and just master it. You know, this is what we don't talk about most times. It makes you feel like you know something that your neighbor doesn't know. It puts you at an edge above others. It gives you an edge above others. It will make you look above par or at par with your peers and colleagues. Getting to know that there is something that you know that others don't know, or there is something that you know that is in vogue that maybe others don't know. It makes you feel like the boss, like, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Of course, what is trending. Even if it as little as knowing one or two things about the Excel, the Microsoft, one or two things about cleaning, one or two things about management, one or two things about bookkeeping, one or two things about tech, one or two things about the media, one or two things about self-development, one or two things about life, one or two things about cars, one or two things about anything. All right, learn a micro skill. Emphasis on micro. It doesn't have to be something so huge so it doesn't become overwhelming. Something as tiny and small as one poaching an egg. Yes, learn a micro skill. It makes you feel like that girl, like you have your stuff together. All right, like you're not a dunce, like you know something that the average Joe doesn't know. You know something that the average Jane doesn't know. All right, so learn a micro skill. It is a big proof of competence, a big proof that you can be relied on, that you know something. All right, that there is something in your head as big as mine. Third step that you can take is embrace the just start mentality. Stop procrastinating. Beat procrastination, because it is the thief of time. It is the thief of fulfilling purpose. Beat procrastination. It is not your friend. It might come in as your friend, but it is not. Because on the long run, when you check through your to-do list and check through it, you realize that you have wasted a lot of time procrastinating. All right, so just have that mentality, that mindset of just start. No, we are not pushing it for tomorrow, we are doing it today. All right, and when you have that mentality and that mindset among others, it sets you apart. They'll know that, oh my God, this person is so confident. Whatever I relay or whatever I lay in the hand of this person will be brought into fruition, because they don't push what they are meant to do today, tomorrow. They do it today. It boosts your confidence. It does something to your morale. It sends a different kind of aura. It sends a different kind of energy, a different kind of vibe. When you're not the kind of person that procrastinates practically everything, that people can't trust you. People can't come close to you to rely on you and anything, because they know that, okay, this person, when I meet this person, it's either they are pushing my stuff for tomorrow, or they are giving me one reason or the other why they can't do it. But when you have a just start mentality, just a mentality of let's do it, let's keep going, let's go, it sends a different kind of message of, this is who I am. Like, I'm a boss. Like, yes, I want to do this, I'm going to do it. It builds your esteem. It builds your confidence. Because this is you trying to prove to yourself that you can overcome resistance. That even when others are trying to be lazy or not wanting, that you can do it. This is you pushing yourself beyond the limits. Alright? So yes, putting on the mentality of just start changes everything. And I feel like that is one thing I try to do wherever I find myself. So if you have something to do, I need us to break it down on how to do. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. Let's fix this. If there is a problem, so instead of complaining or telling me, oh, this is not going well, let us do it. Tell me, what do we need to do to get it done? Is A supposed to A come in? If it is a chain work that everyone is meant to work, A needs to do what A needs to do, B needs to do what B needs to do. Before you know, we are coming together, we are achieving it. Alright? So this is one thing that I started working on, or that I impacted, or I brought into my life, that has helped me a lot. When you wake up tomorrow, you realize that what you are meant to do, that you have done it, that you are in sync with your to-dos, you are in sync with your goals. It boosts your confidence. You won't be looking or wearing a sullen look or feeling downcast because you have not done what you're meant to do. Alright? You won't try to save face because you have not submitted what you're meant to submit. Alright? But when you're proactive and do what you're meant to do, when others say one, you say one. Why? Because you are submitting, you're delivering. People will trust you. People will trust you with their work. People will trust you to deliver, both in your workplace or wherever it is you are. Because they'll believe that you are a just do it, just start girl. And whatever you are being given, you will deliver. Trust me, when people feel good about working with you, when people feel good about delivering something to you to do because they trust that you would, it boosts your confidence. All of this coming together boosts your confidence because people can count on you. So when people feel good about you, this is not you seeking validations, no. When people feel good about you, you indirectly start feeling good about yourself. You start feeling like that girl. So yes, change your mentality, change your vibe, change the way you attack things, change the way you deal with things. Beat that procrastination mindset. No, you are not too tired. It is your mind telling you that you're tired. You're not. Fix the time and do it now. Do it now. Submit that work now. Start that YouTube channel now. Start up that innovation now. Start up that business now. Start learning that skill now. I don't think there is anyone in this world that will say that procrastination has paid them. No, it doesn't pay off. It drains, it kills goals, it hinders dreams. Alright? Take your time to intentionally change your mindset so as to change your life. Alright? So the next step is, this is actually something I feel like a lot of people suffer from. Right? I used to be in that web, but thank God for God. I'm free. So I intentionally broke free too, and I think it is something that you need to do. It is something that you can do. All right, practice the power of saying no. I don't want to say learn how to say no, because it is one thing to learn something, it is another thing to do it. I'm all about actionable steps on this platform and on this space today in this video. Practice it. You've learned it enough. People have told you, they have told you, learn how to say no, learn how to say no. It is time to actually start saying no, bro. It is time to start saying no, sis. It is time to start saying no, brother. Practice it. Set boundaries. I used to say this, that when you don't set boundaries for your life, people will cross your boundary, do whatever they want to do with you, do whatever they want to do with your time, and walk away free. In a land where there is no rule, where there is no law, anything goes. Because there is no rule and there is no law. So when you don't set rules and laws for yourself, anything goes with you. People can come and slap you and you do anything because you didn't tell them that slapping you is a crime. So yes, set the boundaries. Learn how to say no. I'm not saying you should be a wicked person. No, please don't be a wicked person. Don't say I told you that. But learn how to say no, especially with things that are going to inconvenience you. You know, you don't want to displease yourself to please other people. Then in the long run or later on, you start regretting it. Learn how to say no. Don't overwhelm yourself. Build your esteem to the extent that you will say no without feeling bad. It's actually a people-pleasing art. When you do it long enough, people won't take you serious, right? They would treat you like trash. Come to you whenever they want to because they know that you're never going to say no. They can use you anyhow they want. Use your time, use your money, use your resources, whatever it is, because they know you'll be smiling sheepishly and you won't say no. People smell it. People can smell someone that has low self-esteem. People can smell someone that has low self-esteem. It's a sense. It is an energy. It is an aura. So when you start shedding off all of those negativity, all of those negative vibe, all of those negative energy, all of those low self-esteem, your confidence will start showing forth. Especially when you are making effort to build it brick by brick. Alright, so learn how to say no without feeling bad. I'm not saying you should be bad. I am saying it for the last time. But you're actually putting yourself as a priority. The Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Not love your neighbor more than, or love your neighbor more than you love yourself. You can actually only extend the amount of love that you give to yourself. If you're loving others so much that you hate yourself and you're not treating yourself well, you're doing yourself a disservice. You don't even love yourself. You should love yourself enough. That is genuine love, pouring from the abundance of what you give yourself. That is genuine love and genuine love to humanity. Not loving others so much that you want them to be happy with you, but you're suffering. What kind of love is that? That's eye service. That is eye service, an attention-seeking person. Alright? So practice the power of saying no. It makes you look different. It brings a different set of energy. You're doing a service to yourself and also the other person, also people around you. Alright? So stop doing yourself a disservice or always wants to be can't be in everybody's good book. Jesus Christ, our Lord and personal Savior, as perfect as he was and as he is, came to earth and he was killed. So if he couldn't even please everybody, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Except you have not told yourself the truth. You can't please everybody. So how about you make your rules, your laws, and ensure that you live by them? Alright? Because eventually, one thing we fail to realize about setting boundaries and learning how to say, practicing how to say no, is that you're telling people, this is how you're going to treat me. This is the boundaries I have. You're going to respect me because I respect myself. But if you're a people pleaser, if you're that person that has no boundaries, you're telling others, I don't respect myself, anything goes with me, so don't respect me. It's a non-verbal communication, no matter what you tell yourself, no matter what you tell yourself at night to sleep. And I don't think anyone loves people pleasers. They might fake it in your presence, making it look like they like you, but they don't rate you. Alright? Nobody rates a people pleaser. The eye service they give you is just to gain favor. But people respect those that respect themselves. You respect enough to say no. You respect yourself enough to set boundaries. People will be forced to respect you. They won't have an option than to respect you because they are seeing the amount of respect that you're giving yourself. So when you don't respect yourself, how do you expect me to respect you? There is this popular adage that they say that when you call your dog a bingo, every other person will call your dog a bingo. Meaning when you don't respect yourself, nobody will respect you. Alright? So respect yourself, then from that you're projecting the kind of respect that you want people to give to you. And yes, it builds confidence. You won't notice, you won't realize it until when you have an introspection, a retrospection of where you used to be and where you are now. These are actionable steps that I took that worked for me. And they are still working for me. Because this is a continuous process. You can never get to a point and say, oh, I'm very confident now, I don't need all of them. No. It is a muscle that you keep building every day. It's like someone that is working out to keep fit. You work out every day. There is no point to get to and say, okay, I'm done. When you stop working out, you start doing anyhow, you start growing fat. So it is a muscle that you build on a daily. It is steps, actions that you take every time. Alright? Practice the art of saying no. Practice the art of setting healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries, sisters, healthy boundaries, brothers. It helps to build your confidence. Alright? I don't know if I'll say that this is for my introvert brethren or everyone, but most importantly, I would say my introvert, please come close to my introvert brethren. Learn how to speak up. Please. You want to build your confidence. You're very sure. You're certain. Then learn how to speak up. I know that you're quiet. I am quiet too. I know you want to be quiet. I am quiet too. But start using that your muscle of speaking up. Stop keeping everything inside you. You are in a gathering of friends or a seminar with colleagues and everything, and you have a beautiful opinion that you are meant to share. You keep it in because you don't want people to look at you. You keep it in because you're shy. You keep it in because you're a quiet person. Please. You're not doing yourself any good. The more you keep the opinions you have in and feel like I can't talk, I'm an introvert, you're wearing that introvert tag so proudly, and you're like, I don't want to talk, I don't want people to laugh at me, I don't want people to mock me, I'm shy. You are killing your confidence muscle. The more you keep it in, the more you're killing your confidence muscle. Trust me, the first time you try it, it won't be pleasant. It might not be palatable, that's fine. Nobody's perfect. If tag as most confident, they get to some point when they become tongue-tied. So nobody is the master of confidence. We are all figuring all of these things out. So this is from an introvert to a fellow introvert. Learn to speak up. Exercise your speaking up muscle. You can never perfect it until you start doing it. That is why these steps are actionable steps that you need to take. Start talking. Make it a call. So it doesn't seem so overwhelming, make it a call to speak up, to say one thing a day. Even if it's among your friends, your siblings, your colleagues, speak up once. Say something a day. Maybe you can make it a call, starting up gently. Maybe for this month you say, I'm speaking up once daily. Next month, I'm speaking up twice daily. Other month, I'm speaking up thrice daily. By the time you keep exercising this muscle, before you know it, you'll be coming out of your shell. Before you know it, you are building confidence. Before you know it, you are speaking to people. Before you know it, you are manning the show. Before you know it, you are speaking up without being asked to speak. Before you know it, you are exhibiting some height of confidence. Before you know it, you are exuding aura. Before you know it, you are giving off the energy of confidence. Where are you going to start from? You are going to start from speaking up once daily. It doesn't just start like this. If you don't start now, you're never going to get there. Like I said earlier, this is a muscle that you need to exercise. This is a muscle that you need to tap into. It is like people that use left hand. If you are not acquainted with using left hand, any day you try using it, it will be difficult for you. Yeah. Until maybe you start putting in efforts doing it daily before you know you start getting used to it. So this also is a muscle. Building confidence is a muscle. Speaking up is a muscle, especially if you're the type that don't speak up. If you're the type that is always shy. I used to be that girl. Trust me, I know what it is. Back then when I was in school, there is something I used to do. I actually know. The funny thing is, in primary school, I was the most confident girl that I know. I don't know what happened between my junior secondary school and my senior secondary school. I don't know where I lost it. But along the line, in my senior secondary school, I started building my confidence back, because back then I was actually thinking about it one day. My primary school was I was a newscaster of my school. Are you kidding me? I was very confident, and I don't know what happened. I became shy, so I can actually relate. All right. So when I got knowledge of this is what's happening to me, I had to start building my confidence back. So trust me when I say I can relate. I can relate, but nobody is going to pull you out of that your stage, of that low self-esteem, of that lack of confidence, except you. I used to be that girl that when I was in class, especially geography class, back in the days, it was actually my favorite subject, one of my favorite subjects. So whenever they ask a question, I would genuinely know the answer to this question. Guess what I'll do? I'll tell I'll tell my seatmate the answer. Then my seatmate will reply, and guess what? They will take the accolade. I'll just be there smiling. Like, I did this for the longest time until my geography teacher back then noticed. So what he does is that most times, so when he asks a question, I don't know how you read my face, we shall just figure out, we just pick me up, Oluchi, answer the question. Remember, be like, how do you know? Do you even know if I know the answer? I'd be like, answer the question. Most times I answer the question, they'll be like, why are you not talking? Many times I remember that whenever I go to his office, he'll be like, Oluchi, be outspoken. I say, sir, be outspoken. I say, sir, you know. He was always on my case. Then I give a shout out to Mr. Shego. He really tried so much for me, so I can relate. You know, the funny thing is that I was not always like this. I don't know what happened. I don't know the life crisis that happened to me that made me lost my confidence between my junior secondary school and my senior secondary school. But before then, backtrack, I used to be a very confident girl, so I had to pick myself up again. Nobody came to me and built or showered up. Nobody came and poured that confidence in me. I picked myself up and told myself, hey girl, this isn't you. Even if you're an introvert, even if you're shy, no, this isn't you. You need to work at it. Given the fact that I've always been this, I want to be a media girl, I want to be a girl that appears on TV and stuff like that, I realized that I need to work on myself. So no matter what I tell you that worked for me, if you don't apply it, it won't work for you. Alright, you need to be able to put all of these actionable steps, that is why I tag them actionable steps, into practice. What makes it work is that you're putting them into practice. Trust me, nobody is perfect. And I feel like most times the noise in your head is the noise telling you that they are going to mock you. Nobody even cares. Nobody's mocking or laughing at you. Everybody's figuring their stuff out themselves. Everybody have their own stuff they are going through. Everybody have their own stuff they are trying to figure out. Alright, so I think you have to come out of your head and actually start doing this thing. Come out of your head and start expressing yourself. Come out of your head and start talking. Come out of your head and start being vocal. Come out of your head and start building the best for yourself. You'll be surprised at how sweet and great confidence is. Being honest, confidence is actually sweet when you start walking in confidence. It spices your life in a way that I can explain. Right, so try it. Make it a call that beginning from tomorrow, beginning from today, whenever it is you're going to be seeing this video, that I'll start making efforts, little effort to build my confidence. Make it a call. All right, no matter if you want to start from the first step, that's fine. I'll start from it. Just make it a call to ensure that every day I will take a step closer to building my confidence. Like I said earlier on, nobody was born with big or wonderful confidence. Along the line, we all built it up. We all started working on ourselves to be confident. So it is something that you can do. If I can do it, an introvert like me that lost our confidence along the line, you can do it too. You can do it too. It's all about putting in the effort and making it a call to be intentional about being your best self, okay? So number 6, which is actually very important and something I know that a lot of us flee from, is tackle one dreaded task every day. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know that thing that you don't want to do. You know that difficult thing that you are putting for later. Procrastination that you need to beat. You know that thing that you need to do that you are not doing, that you are hiding under your shelf, that you are hiding in your cupboard. That task that you need to do that is going to bring you out, that is going to help boost your confidence, that you are not doing. Do it. It is time to face your fears. It is time to face your fears. Come closer. It is time to face your fears. Nobody's going to face your fears for you. You know why? Because my fear might not be your fear. Your fear might not be my fear. So our fears differs. So you are definitely the one that is going to face your own fear square on. You are going to carry your cross by yourself. Nobody's going to carry your cross for you. You're going to carry your cross yourself, all right? So make it a call to put it in your mind, shape your mind that you're going to be tackling that dreaded task. There is something I do whenever I come to work. I ensure that I do my most difficult tasks first. Because when I start doing, I'm a morning person by the way, so whenever I start doing the easiest one first, towards the evening or noon, I'll start becoming tired. And that is when I have to deal with the difficult one. So what I do, you can pick these notes or these hints of life from me. Thank you very much. By doing the most difficult first. Start doing those dreaded tasks. Start doing those things that seem very difficult to you. Those things that when you think about them, you fidget. Those things that when you think about them, you have to skip a bit. Start doing them. You are not the only one in this boat. There are a lot of us in it. But we are taking it one step at a time to tackle too. Alright? So you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Alright? You can do it no matter what the insecurity is. Yes, I had to add this. You can do it. What matters is that you're building yourself. That is one thing that nobody can take away from you. Self-development, self-improvement. So instead of looking or thinking of what others are going to see or limiting yourself, how about you start breaking the boxes and doing those things for yourself? Because you're there complaining, you're there hiding them, you're there not facing your fears. Others are actualizing what they are meant to actualize. And tomorrow you guys won't be apart and you'll be wondering, what did they do? Or am I not best? Or am I not good at what I do? No, you have not done your best yet. You have not faced your fear yet. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm not pointing my fingers at you. I'm not shouting at you, but I'm telling you, you have not done that dreaded task yet. Here's one thing I learned about life. Early on, before I started facing my fears, I realized that the first time I tried it, right, I was scared. And at that point, so I was battling anxiety, right? I'm still battling it now, but I'm at a better place now than before. So I was scared, anxiety came in, fidgety, my heart was palpitating, I was anxious, I became tongue-tied and everything. But I encouraged myself, and also I feel the people around me also helped. The first time I did it, even when I was feeling all of this, I was doing it scared. I realized that after that first step, the fear died down a bit. The thing is that when you face your fear, when you do that task that you dread the most, you will realize that there was actually nothing to be scared of. It was all in your head. So all of those limitations were actually all in your head. Yes, you caged yourself up so much that you are not seeing the big picture. So it is time to tell yourself, it is time to clear my cupboard. It is time to clear your cupboard and do those tasks that you are leaving for later. Nobody will do it for you but you, because eventually motivational speakers will motivate. Everybody will say what they have to say. The action still is yours to do. The honor still lies on you to do. Alright? Please. This actually is one thing a lot of people do not do. Seek and graciously accept compliments. Please. Stop killing your shine. Stop limiting yourself. Stop watering or belittling yourself. Stop watering your worth. Yes, you're worth it. When people compliment, I feel like that is when you should graciously accept the compliment. Not when you start trying to do compliment challenge or who knows how to compliment best. Alright? So please, build your self-confidence. If you don't feel like that you're worth it, you'll be projecting it, and people will feel like you're not worth it too. So if you feel like you're worth it, people will read that energy, people will sense it, people will smell it, and they'll be like, oh wow, she feels like she's worth it. She's definitely worth it. But not when somebody come and compliment you of something good that you do, be like, are you sure? Are you sure it's me? It's not me. You will be belittling yourself, canceling yourself. You are doing yourself a big disservice when you do that. So when people compliment you, I'm not saying you should go about seeking validations. When people genuinely compliment you, take it in and feel good. Tell yourself you're actually worth it. Yes, it is me. I am actually worth it. Rate yourself. Put yourself on a pedestal. Not that you are putting others on a pedestal, you are putting yourself below the chain. Really? You hate yourself that much? I think all of these sum up to self-love. Do you love yourself? Like, how well do you love yourself? I know you might be broken, you might have gone through life and it is affecting your self-esteem and all, but it is time to actually stand up. It is time to dust all of those brokenness. It is time to heal. It is time to patch yourself up. It is time to stand up and walk straight. Yes, it is time to stop slouching. People are looking up to you. I mean, people are seeing the light in you that you are not even seeing in yourself. Yes, you're worth that. You're worth that much. You're a big deal. So please, graciously accept compliments. You're worth it. These are things that I did, that I'm still doing, that helped build my confidence. It built it from 0 to 100. Trust me, when you implement this, you'll start seeing the difference in yourself. And one thing about compliments, it makes you glow. The truth is, compliments is a natural skincare, right? Because you're feeling good about yourself. You're looking good. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling like that girl. You're feeling like that man. You're feeling like that guy. So you're not putting intentional effort to care for yourself. You're putting intentional effort to smile. You're putting intentional effort to look good. You're putting intentional effort to stand tall. You're putting intentional effort to not slouch. You're putting intentional effort to stand tall. It makes you feel good. You glow. So you're glowing from the inside out. Your confidence is coming from the inside out. People will sense it. People will appreciate. Confidence is built. Put these actions into play and you will testify. Praise the Lord. You will testify. Somebody say hallelujah. So trust me, confidence is something you can definitely build. No matter how low you are right now, no matter how low your self-esteem is, if you make it a call to want to build yourself, you will definitely achieve what you were meant to achieve. So the compound effect of this, a lot of people might be thinking, how does this small habits help one build confidence? Actually, that's the trick to it. Small habits that makes the difference. It doesn't have to be something so overwhelming. These little habits are the things that you are neglecting that are killing your confidence. It's little things. So those people that you are seeing that are looking unconfident, these are the little things that they are putting in. Eventually, one thing about success or achieving anything good in life is that they're not those big things that you are thinking they are. It is the little things, the little things that you are neglecting, the little secret to life. So trust me, they might seem little, but the compound effect, the result in the long run is huge. I am saying this on my honor because these are things, I'm telling you things that I have done, that I am still doing, that are working. The compound effect, the compound results, massive. They are small, but they are mighty. And that is the sweetest part. Confidence is not something that magically appears. It is something that you have to put in effort to actualize. Alright? So this is where I'll be wrapping it up for today's video. I enjoyed doing this video. If you do enjoy watching this video, please drop it in the comment section. And if there are steps that you are also taking yourself to build your confidence that is working for you, please share it in the comment section. There are people that might need it. There are people that are reading that might want to pick your step to work with. Alright? So remember, this is Luchi's journal and my name is Luchisam. So on this platform we share everything self-development, self-growth, life issues in between, and also this is my means of documenting my life journey and my documentary. Anyway, so I do long form videos every Friday, and every other days I do shorts. Please stay tuned. Like this video if you haven't. Drop your comments in the comment section. I read every comment and I appreciate all of my commenters. I see you beautiful people and I appreciate you. Please share this video to as many as those that you think that would need it to build their confidence, because if you're being sincere, confidence is a key factor to succeeding in anything in life these days. Whether you are a 9 to 5er, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you work by yourself, whether you own your business by yourself, whatever it is you're doing, you need confidence to thrive. It is a key ingredient to life success today. All right, so please subscribe. I've checked my back end and I realized that a lot of you that are watching my videos are not subscribed yet. Please subscribe. It is entirely free of charge. Just click the red button and subscribe. You can also turn on the notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post. Remember, I do long form videos every Friday, while every other days I do short videos, which means I'm practically on your screen every day. Alright? So I'll be seeing you on my next one. Until then, please do well to take care of yourself. You're special, you're loved, you're the best that you can be. There is a light within you that is waiting for you to manifest, alright? You're not less, alright? You just need to put in the work and be intentional about growing yourself, be intentional about building yourself, and you'll be surprised at how far you're going to go. So I'm going to be seeing you on my next one. Until then, please, once again, take care of yourself. Toodles.